Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to man coverage. 26 plays. You have 5 options. Man coverage is selected.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds. And then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Overton. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Spread.
And they didn't get it forward and inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Return left.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They had gotten him there.
Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume. Coaching, pause. You have 3 options. Entering, depth. WR, slot 4, slot 3, slot 2, slot 3, slot 1, slot 1, slot SLWR, slot 1, T, WR, slot 1, slot 4, slot 3, slot 2, slot 2, slot 4, slot 2. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online. Pause. You have 3 options. Entering SLWR, slot 2, slot 1. Slot 1. Notification, your friend JDOLOMID is now online. WR. Slot 1. Overall speed. Position WR. Position W. Entering, cancel, notificate, pause. You have 3 options. Enter. CP. Smu. Slot 1. FS. SS. FS. And entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel. Entering play call.
He's down at the 47.
HB dive.
On the run, it's Batista. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just push the defensive lineman back, got the linebackers lax. Man, oh man, it's brutal up front.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Just look for something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
Slug go.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they're able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They'll leave it with him. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
Hot roots.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Got it! They will score!
Entering play call,
Touchdown,
suggestions, categories, you have 15 options.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20.
Categories, you have 9 options. Free fire is selected. Notification, your friendly RONCOSHER
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The handoff to Johnson. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Notification, your friend OOBIGREDOO is now online. Cover double bracket.
And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to it. There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. The Mustangs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
7 is now online.
Looking downfield, it's Overton. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Categories. You have 9 options.
You know, that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Categories. You have 9 options.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Number 3, low block left.
Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Cover, low block left.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
LA 773 is now online.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Cover 3, 5, cover 3, cover 2 invert. Cover 2 invert.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Defense looks as if it's coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Notification.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Overton. Back's looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
And if the kicker can put one through, this would be a successful drive. Absolute shank. Missed it. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Spot.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Willis. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All by himself. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Yeah, linebacker on running back. I'm going to lose that matchup a lot, but a nice job by the running back selling to the flats just enough to get that inside space to open up, make the catch, and start getting down the field.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing it. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it. Came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Batista. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw again.
Notification
The short hand, it's Trevor. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And some room to work. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Empty and stick.
The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Quick pass on the fly motion. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Empty and stick.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Hot routes.
Gets the back moving. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense changing the play.
Coast. Short cross. Coast.
To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I guess no run plays involved here. Like first and goal, sack. Second and goal, sack. This offense, they're going the wrong direction. They got to find some way to get the football out of their quarterback's hands. Throw it to a playmaker. Throw it to the big tight end. Find something besides continuing to go backwards.
Smash. Forward. Clear. Empty. Air raid. Picture. Mesh.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right.
That should have been a pig. I ain't gonna lie.
Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down.
Pig.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's fourth down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Notification. Your friendly LIDDW03 is now
and
online.
This one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
There are 6 categories.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Old fireman.
They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Overton. Fires to the big fella. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Notification, your friend EA09469993 is now online.
Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
There are 6 categories.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Audible. Notification.
From the shotgun, the inside kid. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Notification, your friend Whitey_SAINTKIV05 is now online.
And he added the extra point. A
Entering
very
play
efficient
call,
5-play scoring drive.
Return left.
And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38.
Let option.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Batista. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play.
Coast. Slugger. Coast.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Zone option. Cover 3 bus.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Floating away. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw for it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Cover four pawns.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Pushes ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Here's the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but they get rid of it.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but it's not there. Just throw it away. Now we got third.
And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Entering pause screen, you have 5 options. Return left.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there.
36 options. Power wheel is selected. Podded. Swing script. Did I reverse? 619. Stick. 619 sail.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense working from the pistol. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Willis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Part of the backfield. It's McFadden. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort. pick up hit. Bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Cover, the old fireman.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
Cover 4 drop field. Cover 3 sky. Right on 2 man.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Overton. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Favorites. There are 6 categories.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on 3rd down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Fields. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Lost a fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. It's a fumble. And this fumble will score it out of bounds.
Notification.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
There are 6 categories.
And the Mustangs are on the move.
Spread.
Quick handoff. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Safety fire.
How about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance. Seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Offense gets the job done again.
There are 6 categories. You have 7 options. 46 selected.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there.
Empty and stick.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McFadden. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Running to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going for the big play. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Might be calling a hot route.
Corner.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. From the gun. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Notification, your friend LOGANHOWEL
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal.
Audible. Post. Slug go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jason.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 1 MLB blitz.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
If you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Gets it out fast. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Coach suggests play return cover 3 spy.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll set up to throw. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the...
Turning it on! Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
You always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Yes.
Running back searching for a hole. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
46
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Notification spread.
Looking for a man. It's Overton. Got his man on the right. Looking for room at the 30. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
Spread.
Back to pass. Rush is on him. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 35 to USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He fires to the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the
That's, man, that made me go for it, bro. I'm not trying to wait for
There's no
something else.
mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Special teams. There are 2 categories. You have 14 options. Punt is selected.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32.
There are 6 categories. There are 3 subcategories. Option. Cover 1. Cover 3. Return. Cover 4. Coach slant week. Slant week 3.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
There are 6 categories.
For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right? Or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Spread.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Notification.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. He now has 115 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Pass.
To the air. It's Overton. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Cover 3 Scott. Cover 4 Cons.
Terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
Categories.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights.
Play call. You have 7
and now
options.
the lead is even bigger.
Return
I
left.
really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42.
4 verticals.
They'll start this drive from the 42.
Sluggo. Post.
Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Entering.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
Categories. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 1. Cover 2 man.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Cover 2 man. Cover 2 man.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Gets it out quickly. There he goes to the right. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
There are 6 from 8.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Notification, your friend
to the air on first down.
Buys a little time. Is now online.
Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Short cross.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Short cross.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Notification, your friend SBRAVS2 is now
and with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Picked off. Got room on the return. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
6 categories.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Notification, your friend DIGTALA773 is now online. Notification, your friend JDOLOMID is now online. Notification, your friend DENTSHIESTY is now online. Notification, your friend RN0A10 is now online. Notification, your friend DIJANMUSTARD04 is now online. Notification, your friend KNOLUV22 is now online. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Notification, your friend TVOYSAMA is now online. Notification, your friend JTYLERKY217 is now online. Notification, your friend PAYMEFN is now online. Notification, your friend CHRISTINB0406 is now online. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to quit Dynasty? No. And yes. Entering Dynasty. Search, load, accept, invite. Entering select a Dynasty to play screen. The Shoe Dynasty online save soon. McCullough, Georgia Tech. Entering recruiting update. Target status. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty. See actions you see coach team coach action members. You have 12 options. Team depth CF team depth chart. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 entering overview screen. Yuki. Recruited. Scouting 100%. Overview. Scouting 100%. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to exit recruiting? No. Entering yes. Entering CF team depth view depth chart. Entering depth 1 depth 1 AHP depth 1 depth 1 depth 2 depth 1 WR depth 2 depth 4 depth 3 depth 2 depth 3 depth 2 depth 2 depth 1 depth 2 depth 1 depth 4 depth 5 depth 6 depth 5 depth 1 depth 2 T LT LG C RG RT LEDG REDG DG Sam Mike Will Siki. Depth 1, FS. SS. Notification, your friend ALMIGHTYSOLT is now online. Depth 1.